We are in a whole new world. Two new moves for us to find. Now you'll notice right away there's a Jinjo here. But the waters here are deadly. We're gonna go ahead and try to get him though, just to save ourselves the effort. But yeah, he actually spawned really closely. I missed the Jinjo. Oh god. Ouch. Yep. Trick you, dude. Trick you. Oh, the crab's after me too. You guys are just like relentless. Crab. Thank you. So the crabs you want to try to hit like that, to beak bust them. Alright. You can actually kill the shark. And I'd like to attempt to do that right now. No, he got away. Freaking guy. There we go, we did it. We killed the shark. Now it's not permanent. He will come back. But it is something you can do. And the backwards shells are the best way really to do it. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. If you could trigger him to come right up to the shore, you might be able to use the golden feathers on him if you came back later with that move. But obviously the order of things, we're not doing that. Anyway, but yeah, so we got the Jinjo, we killed the shark, wants to show that that's something you can do. And rather than go exploring too much, we're just going to follow this main path. Because the main thing we need to do is learn a very, very useful move. You don't have to pick up the honeycomb pieces, by the way. You can save them for a later day. But we're going to ignore that guy who's crying. We're going to jump up here and you're going to see, what are these red feathers? So the red feathers can help us fly. What's that I hear? Something calling for help? It's another Jinjo. Let's talk to Bottles. Yeah, we're just ignoring the guy who's crying. It's fine. When it comes to video games, you know, terrible person. Alright, so, you can fly in this game, yes. You have a limited amount of flight because of the feathers. They only keep you going for so long. But yeah, you can actually fly, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna try, if I can, to grab this. Yes, without landing. Very good. And you know what I think I'll do is, well, let's grab this Mumbo token as well. It's kind of easier to get this. Actually, you might be able to just grab the mast. Yeah, actually you can. Alright. That's fine. And you know what? We'll just go ahead and get all of the moves out of the way. I should say both of the moves out of the way. So we come over here. Here's the other Bottles Molehill. Mumbo is not in this world, by the way. You know, it's kind of a missed opportunity, if you think about it. Because, if Mumbo had been here, we could have had some sort of, like, fish transformation or something, where we could have swam faster, or maybe, I don't know, some other similar thing. Could have been interesting. So yeah, now we can use these, which I'll just demonstrate one of them. They help you jump super high. Isn't that cool? Alright, we're gonna jump down here. He needs to have a hole blocked up. Well, allow me to try. Wow, I got the perfect angle on that. Usually it takes a few tries. But again, backwards shells worked out there. And, yeah. Something I think's interesting is this is a small version of the jump pad. I think it's the only one like this in the game, maybe? Because most of them are bigger, as you saw the one up there. But they needed it smaller to fit this little platform, so... Anyway. Jump up here. I'm gonna jump up here. God dang it. I'm gonna jump up here. Are you kidding me, dog? Wow, really? Okay, you know, video game. For real, though. For real, I've done this a million times. How dare you do this to me? Alright, we'll just get it later. We can drop down from above, it's fine. Mm-hmm. So, given the fact that he rhymes like Gruntilda and he's a crab that we've been already fighting, probably a bad idea to let him out, but we want the Jiggy. You'll notice Banjo-Kazooie is written on the wall. Why is that? Nobody knows. But we are going to spell it out to open the door. Now, you can also use this place to enter cheat codes. Some that you will unlock through the course of the game, and then others that I think just exist, but we aren't really going to use those. We don't need to. But once you start the process, you only have 100 seconds with which to complete it, which is plenty of time. Don't worry. No worries at all. Alright, and then we need the other A. You can't use the same letter twice unless you're using one of the cheat codes. But in this case, they intend for you to use separate letters. I kind of remember, it's weird, I kind of have a feel for like where they are too. But yeah. You gotta hit this guy multiple times, but he's easy to kill after that. And Jiggy. Ironically, not the first Jiggy most people get here, I assume. But I don't know why, I just felt like it was a good idea to go ahead and try to get the whatchamacallits out of the way. The moves, you know, because they will speed up the whole process for us. But yeah, since that's gonna annoy me, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back up here and then jump over to the top to get the musical notes, which I really should have been able to get the way I was doing it, but the video game was trying to give me a hard time, so maybe I was supposed to do it from the other side. Whatever, not a big deal. So if we come up this way, these guys we haven't dealt with, these clam guys. You want to try to rat-a-tat-rap or beak bars them. I think if you try to like ground pound or something, you just hit the top of their shell and bounce off, if I recall. Could be wrong about that. But they are a little hard to hit just because of their movement pattern. But yeah, the only thing that makes this level challenging really is just how spread out things are, and then a few random other things that are kind of harder to come across to find later, but we'll get to that. Okay, you know what? Maybe we've let this guy cry long enough. We should probably help him, huh? Let's do that before we start the jumping puzzle. Hey, buddy. Captain Blubber. Blubber cuts. He can't swim. He captains a boat, but he can't swim. Seems like a bad idea, all things considered. But we'll drop down in here. And see, there are things we need to find, including his gold, but also things that we want to get, musical notes and what have you. One thing I didn't show with swimming before is that there is an oxygen meter, which you want to avoid having that deplete. Less likely to happen here than at a later place that we will get to. Alright, so that's one half of it, but there was no way to get across. You have to come out here and go through the side. In we go. Gotta love the music in this, you know? Grant Kirkhope, classic rare. I mean, this was when gaming was amazing, you know? When gaming was something special. Alright, there's nothing else in here, right? No, okay, let's get out of here. So you had two 2 gold items, which we will give to him. We could just keep him, but the thing is, he's going to give us something that we need more than just regular gold. He's going to give us a golden Jiggy, so here's your gold. Spin, spin, spin. And we will not see him again until Banjo-Tooie. But at least he's not crying anymore, you know? Alright, so we are done here. We could go up there and hit the flight pad, but where I want to go next is just right over here, so it's not the biggest deal. So yeah, we're going to start using the shock jump pads. I believe that's what they're called, right? Shock jump? I could be wrong. I feel like I remember everything about this game, and then I'll get hung up on like a name. I'm like, is that right? I don't know. Alright, so we want to get all of the things. Whoops. You know what? That worked. You can, like, jump off of things in the animation. Which is interesting. Oh! Okay, so this is interesting, too. This world, okay, this save file is new. But because in the game I have already unlocked this, it shows up in every save file anyway. So Shark Food Island was a thing that was supposed to be in the N64 game because it was part of the whole stop and swap thing, which I'm not going to get into that. If you want to Google stop and swap Banjo-Kazooie, you'll learn a whole bunch of stuff that was supposed to happen that didn't really happen. Then they ended up integrating it later through Banjo-Tooie, and then with the remake they made everything a little bit easier, and then Nuts and Bolts referenced it. It was a whole big thing. But basically, with codes and with finding certain items, it triggered that, which has a special item in it. I don't think it's even in there now. I don't think there's even a point to go in there. But yeah, it's an interesting part of the history of Banjo-Kazooie, because it was supposed to be a thing where you could literally swap out cartridges to unlock things from one game to another, but it ended up not working out because of the N64 DD, which was going to be the N64 that had an expanded hard drive system with a disk drive and everything. Was supposed to be able to do a lot of cool things for a lot of games, but in the end was not a thing that ended up becoming a reality for most people. It did exist. Some people have used it, made use of it, etc., but it never reached its potential of what it could have been. It all sounds very silly now when you think about how game systems and everything work these days, but yeah. So we got, what is this, our third Jiggy? Progress is a little slow, but this is a much bigger place than Mumbo's Mountain, and it's a little bit harder to get around. But yeah. Is there anything else I needed to get off of the jump pads? I believe we, yeah, we got all the items. Cool. Alright, so you'll notice there are extra honeycomb pieces out there. We don't want to brave the sharks for that. Really does not seem worth it. We will just fly and get those later. We'll make like our rounds before we leave to make sure we get everything. So one of these chests has a Jiggy in it, if I recall. Let's try to get in here. Okay, it's not this one, has musical notes. Ooh, that's close. Nope, didn't time that right. Oh, I was too close. Alright. There we go. Oh, wasn't this one either. It's feathers. Alright. Alright, alright. Okay, let's see. There's a Mumbo token we can easily snag without getting the shark on us, I believe. Don't worry about that guy out there later. You know what, let's just go this path, I think. I think this will be fine. Carefully, we don't want to fall in the water and deal with the shark again right now. There is an extra life right down there. The completionist in me makes me want to get that. Okay, shark is here. Let's just go ahead and come up over this way. Yeah, frick you, shark. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so if we jump off here and beak bust down, we can get to it faster. Alright, there we go. And there we go. You know, all of the games that I've been playing lately, you know, trying to blast my way through the different Kingdom Hearts games, playing like frustrating golf games and things like that. Coming back to a game like this just feels like such a relief, because sometimes I sit down and it's time to start the stream and it's not a multiplayer stream and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to play what I'm about to play, but like when I sit down to play something like Banjo-Kazooie, it's just like this is what I want to do. So anyway, so you can see we hit that, there's an arrow. We follow said arrow. See, there's a Jinjo there, but we're gonna be around here getting other things. Actually, I might be able to snag him without touching the ground and losing flight. Can I do this? I'm gonna try. Ha 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 ha! John always wins. Alright, and hiya. Alright, so then there's another one. So we just keep following the arrows to the X's, because X marks the spot after all. And down over here. Before we do that, we'll just grab a few of these notes right here just to save ourselves the trouble, though we will have to go over there and do some stuff in a bit. As you can see, the next one is actually here, so we'll just walk to it. It's fine. Okay. Up we go. And you will see there is an X right up here. But what could that be? Actually, you know what, before we do that, let me go get this, because I don't intend to swim out here for this thing. Alright, don't touch the box. Dang it. Alright, mess that up. Come on now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, up, up, up. Up. And hiya. Question mark. You'll never find me now. Wait, there's a giant red X right over there. What on earth could that mean? Yeah, frick you, first of all. And then boom. And then you big barge the chest, which I did first try. And you get the Jiggy. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, so that's that done. What next? You know what? I saw him over here in the distance, and I want to punch his face. Punch his stupid googly-eyed face. So this is the quote-unquote boss, I guess, of the level, you would say? Hey, buddy. Alright, so we wait. He opens up the claws, gives us time to jump in and hit him. Bump, bump, and does it 1 2 1 2, but it goes faster each time. 1 2 1 2 pause, 1 2 1 2 pause. But there's notes in here and a Jiggy, and also an enemy crab as well. I say enemy crab, they're all enemies. There's a crab in here. Maybe 2? Yes, there are 2. Yeah, I was gonna get hit there. For sure. Kinda rushed me. Wow, I got the Jiggy from the upward momentum of the Beak Buster there. Alright, let's get out of here. always thought this part was kind of cool though, like the lighting effects and everything. Granted, I mean, nowadays, being the way graphics are in games, you know, like this is nothing, but like at the time for an N64 game, it was quite beautiful. Quite well done. I do believe we want to get up here. There's usually something up here, right? No? No, it's behind it. Another Mumbo token. And you might be thinking, why so many Mumbo tokens when Mumbo's not here? Well, it's because the price of his transformations do go up. And it also just gave another collectible. It's possible they may have been planning Mumbo to be in every level at one point, too. You never know. Anyway, we'll jump up here. And yeah, you know what? We'll just go ahead and... oh, hold on. Let's get the notes out of this tree, because we're gonna annoyingly forget this at some point. And you know what? Before we do that right there, that stuff, let's go to the very top of the level, because it's gonna save us a bit of time. Oh yeah, there's a thing in here, isn't there? God dang it. Yeah. No! Dang it. Oh, we're gonna get chomped. We're gonna get chomped. Yeah, okay, did it. Got away. Frick you. I landed right on his teeth, and it bounced me off the ledge. Terrible. Terrible. But we do have to get in here. It's a little aggravating. We'll just do it the safe way, though. I was trying to be all clever. But yeah, I knew there was a Jiggy in one of these, and it just so happens to be this guy. So, yeah. You know what, Grunty, I really don't care. I will steal all your freaking treasure. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go over here now. We could have flown up to the top, all the way up to the top with our flying ability, but there was that musical note there, and I figured we might as well grab it, so we're gonna want it. Are there musical notes on top of these trees? No, it's just eggs. Alright. Well, let's begin the, I was gonna say let's begin the climb, but there's this friend over here. Let's be careful not to fall. That'd be annoying. I've been awarded a gamer pick. Oh, wow. Pretty sure I already unlocked that a long time ago, Bottles, but that's cool. Okay. Make our way up here. Make our way downtown. Walking fast. No. They would probably recommend that you feathery flap there, but I mean, when you're talon trotting, you jump pretty far anyway, so I figured, what the heck. Let's go ahead and hit this. And look at there. And we saw that before on the outside of the level. Let me in! Another Mumbo token and some notes. Actually, you know what? Here's another time. Actually, this might even be smaller. In fact, this is smaller than the other one that I was pointing out. So yeah. That is probably the smallest shock jump pad in the game. But there's another Jiggy. We are at 8. And the question is, where are the other two Jiggies, right? Well, there was this area down here that I was putting off exploring just yet. I need to find a very specific something. And I'm having trouble. Okay, I see it. Just barely. I can't even really show it, but it's like right there. There's a ledge. And I landed it. It's just an extra life, but like, you know. I'm trying to get all of the things. Okay, that's fine. And then I fell anyway. Whatever. Okay, so we need 12 more notes. Are you the guy? Is there anything down there? There's a Mumbo token down there. I mean... Okay. So, he homes towards you and he explodes, as we saw demonstrated with the sandcastle earlier. You can go ahead and destroy him by hitting him with these. But it's a little harder because once he gets knocked back, he's not close enough. So, meh. Not worth it. We don't need anything else down there anyway. It's just more feathers. Okay, so we did that. Wait. We didn't go to the big chest, did we? Nope. Let's go do that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Okay. It's just eggs. What happened? I jumped too soon. Or I caught the bottom edge of the teeth or something? I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, Ms. McBlam, how you doing? I understand that. I was editing like a freaking crazy person last night. There's so many things I needed to catch up on. I had to edit stuff for not only my channel, but for Justin as well. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I understand that need. Okay, so there should be a Jiggy under here. Yeah. Alright, so there's one left, guys. One left. And where is it, is the question. Where is it? Let's grab these. Is it here? No, I think it's the Mumbo token. There's two of them, in fact. Which seems a little excessive. Alright, there is a pathway. Could I turn my camera, please? Down here. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, there's a pathway down here that you get to by doing that pathway across the boxes. We are not going to do that. That's a little bit ridiculous. Or wait, maybe that's... No. This is the way. This is the way. There's the last Jiggy. Last Jiggy. It's a bit relative. Last Jiggy we're collecting in this level. This is more precise. But yeah, that's it. However, I believe there is one more extra honeycomb piece, right? Yes, there is. And 8 more musical notes. So we gotta get them. I think some musical notes were on that other staircase. The last extra honeycomb piece is just like in the water, I think? Somewhere? Oh, no. The box made me go down. That's not fair. Ow. It's really not fair, game. And you can't jump up the box there, no. Get out of the water. Okay. Fine. Fine. Oh my gosh. Alright, here's the rest of the notes. Yes. But that last extra honeycomb piece, I want to say it's like in the water. Somewhere on that side over there. But I'm not entirely sure where. And I would very much like to get to a flight pad so that I could fly around and have a look-see. And shark music, stop it. Just stop it. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna swing out a little bit and then let's look, because I want to say it's just like in the water along one of those walls. I could be wrong. I could be remembering this wrong, but I feel like it's just in the water. Go out further. Turn. Okay, not there. Am I remembering it wrong? I definitely believe it's in the water.